destroy the stone box and butcher their carcasses. Return to Neutral with the meat. You have the Steinbock meat. You have it already. Marvelous. I'm sure you're wondering what I plan to do with something so unappetizing. It's really quite simple. I'm going to leave it outside until it's frozen right through. Falcon's Nest is one of Ishgard's first lines of defenses against the Dravanian horde. We need to resist the dragon's fiercest onslaughts, but we also need to outlast protracted sieges. Once frozen, his meat will last a very long time. It may not taste good, but it'll keep our troops fighting when the supply lines have been cut off. Thank you for providing it. Stolen goods. I look worried, you say. Nothing of the sort. I was simply thinking about something. The rebuilding of Falcon's Nest, in fact. Damage from the calamity and the freezing wind it brought with it was tremendous. Even the rats fled, driven out by the cold. With the imposter Guillaume dealt with, we can move forward with the rebuilding of the fortifications. I'm truly delighted and proud to be part of it, but it's no simple task. The heretics' various supporters are obviously still a major concern, and the high houses still have their squabbles and their disputes with the citizenry. Frankly, there's no end to the difficulties we face. Just yesterday, some valuable supplies went missing, stolen from within this very fortress, right beneath our noses. We've no leads and we don't have the resources to scour the highlands looking for these supplies. But if you happen to see a group of suspicious-looking fellows carrying a large crate with them, it may well be our stolen goods. Please recover them for us. A large amount of supplies were recently stolen from Falcon's Nest. Ariane asks you to be on the lookout for a group of suspicious characters moving a large crate of his and supplies in the courtyard area. You have found the Aphis and dealt with them. Return to the stolen crates to Oriana and Falcons. Have you found the stolen supplies? Yes, yes, this is the very crate that was stolen. This looks very much like the heretic's handiwork. But there's something in here that shouldn't be. A feather ornament? Whatever could it mean? It looks like a type of ornament that was popular in Falcon's Nest before the calamity. This sort of thing is of no use to us here, a mere decorative trinket. But there is someone who might be interested in it. There's a humorless old man named Sigan who collects and twigs from the small mountain village that used to be here at Falcon's Nest. I'm sure he'd have a look. Would love to take a look at something like this. Do you think you could do me a favor and take it to him? Oriane thanks you for recovering the stolen goods. She also finds something curious within the crate, the feather ornament. She is able to identify it as being from the 6th Astral Era, but can tell no more than that. She asks you to take it to Sigan, the local man who collects relics from that period. Did you want something? You used to see all these all the time before the calamity, back before Falcon's Nest ended up looking like this. This brings back some memories. You say it was left with supplies stolen by the heretics. Well, thank you in any case. Memories in the snow. Ooh, missão secundária cutscene. That's new. That feather you gave me, I'd not seen one of those in a long, long time. It brought back some memories. The village here grew years ago around the barracks housing the Ishgarian scouting forces. It may have been a small village, but it had a long and rich history. Being so close to the Dravanian border, it had its fair share of legend and wisdom passed down from generation to generation. But after the calamity and the freezing winds it brought, the whole village was lost to the ice. Thanks to House Emil, the fortress reconstruction is processing rapidly, but the village and all the belongings left behind in the calamity's aftermath still lies deep beneath the snow. I'd wager that feather ornament you found was previously dug up around here. I seek out and collect relics from before the calamity. Everyone is so focused on rebuilding, nobody seems to care but one jot for the past. I suppose I have to get back out there and sift through those snowdrifts. If you find anything out there yourself, let me know. Sigan tells you that he collects some twigs from the now buried village at Falcon's Nest from the 6th astral era. He explains that the village's belongings are all buried deep beneath the snowdrifts. He asks you to keep a keen eye out for any relics buried in the snow. You have found several artifacts from the 6th astral era. Return them to Sigan. You actually found something. Maybe we really know how I feel. Maybe we are just helping an old man out of pity. Whichever it is, I still owe you my thanks. I've never been happier than when they first started talking about rebuilding Falcon's Nest. I thought I'd finally have the old village back. Of course, the Holy See wasn't interested in the village at all. They just wanted their fortress, and now it's bigger and redder than ever before. The Falcon's Nest I knew, the small village I grew up in, it's been lying under all this snow ever since the calamity. All the villagers who could never return home, they've all had to move to the capital. It's for them that I'm still digging through all this snow trying to recover that lost history. How did you fart, mommy? Dances with wolves. Some some ways beyond here lies Camp Riversmith. The camp was once the center of Lucius pastures, a prime grazing field for cattle and other livestock. Now it's home to not more than wolves. Ray helped drive the beasts away with sword and spell. Slay free these silver wolves. Let them learn to fear heroes. The area around Kemper River's Meet was once a flat of rage-rolling meadows. Now it is a frozen wasteland home to fierce angry wolves. Yazadore seems intent on driving these beasts away and has entrusted you with a mission. Slay free these silver wolves. You have slain the wolves as requested. Return to Usadore and let her hear of yesterday. You've already slain those horrid wolves. You have my deepest thanks. There was a time when there were Ishkanian troops stationed at Camp Riversmith. Should we recover the camp, are we able to station soldiers there again? It would make our patrols safer, let them cover more area. Before long we shall move to reclaim the camp. When that time comes, I may call upon your services again.